name's Tony Graff. I'm going to be reading from Alcatraz vs. the Evil Librarians, Chapter 11, by Brandon Sanderson. Some people assume that authors write books because we have vivid imaginations and want to share our vision. Other people assume that authors write because we are bursting with stories and therefore must scribble down those stories in moments of creative profundity. Both groups of people are completely wrong. Authors write for one and only one reason, because we like to torture people. Now, actual torture is frowned upon in civilized society. Fortunately, the authorial community has discovered in storytelling an even more powerful and more fulfilling means of causing agony in others. We tell stories. And by doing so, we engage in a perfectly legal method of doing all kinds of mean and terrible things to our readers. Take, for instance, the word I used above, profundity. There's no such word. I made it up. Why? Because it amused me to think of thousands of readers looking up a nonsense word in their dictionaries. Authors also create lovable, friendly characters and proceed to do terrible things to them, like throwing them in unsightly, evil people-controlled dungeons. This makes readers feel hurt and worried for the characters. The simple truth is that authors like making people squirm. If this weren't the case, all novels would be completely filled with cute bunnies having birthday parties. So now you know the reason why I, one of the most wealthy and famous people in the United States, would bother writing a book. This is the only way I can prove to all of you that I'm not the heroic savior that you think I am. If you don't believe what I'm telling you, then ask yourself this. Would any decent, kind-hearted individual become a writer? Of course not. I know how the story ends. I know what really happened to my parents. I know how I finally ended up suspended over a bubbling pit of acid magma, tied to a flaming altar, staring at my own reflection in the cruel, twisted dagger of an executioner. But I am not a nice person. And so I'm not going to reveal any of these things to you. Not yet, anyways. So there.